welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad that you're here, and as you probably already know, we're going through a series. I just released a new book called I've Made Up My Mind, Standing on the Promises of God in Every Season, and each week I'm sharing little tidbits about what each chapter is about. And so today we're gonna talk about chapter 4, which is called The Fear Factor. And I'm gonna start by just reading a couple sentences for you. It says this: there are many people in the Bible that despite experiencing fear, they went ahead and did incredible things for the advancement of God's kingdom. Fear will come, there's no question about it. However, how we respond to fear is a choice. And so this chapter is all about fear. You know, you're gonna discover there's two kinds of fear. There is the fear of the Lord, and then there is the spirit of fear. And I break that down a little bit more in my book. As well, I talk about some personal experiences, and I don't want to give too much away, but a long time ago, my sister and I were having a sleepover, and my parents were out of town, and we actually thought that people broke into the house and were in our house, and that fear that was within us made us want to jump out of a second-story home. And so fear can sometimes do crazy things to us when we've got that adrenaline running, coursing through our bodies. But the beautiful thing is that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and sound mind. And so I really just want to encourage you today that if you are experiencing fear, then it's normal, it's natural. But our response to fear doesn't have to be one of giving in to fear. We don't have to run and hide. We can stand upon God's word and fear not. We can do it afraid. And so I want to leave that with you today. And at the end of each chapter, you know, I go through a prayer, I have some declarations, and there's also a section where there are reflection questions. And so I'll leave that with you today. It says this: do you have any fears in your life right now? What can you do to combat those fears? And in this chapter, I give you some tips. And then how can you push through and do it afraid? So as you go about this week, think about these questions, invite God into them, because I believe that you can do it afraid. Until next time, we'll see you next week. God bless.